How's it going? I'm Stephen Lewis, and here's my thoughts on Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. Now, there's some things you should probably know before you go see this movie. First of all, it has absolutely nothing to do continuity-wise with the Marvel Cinematic Universe or any Spider-Man movie that's been established before, even Venom, which is kind of loosely a Spider-Man movie at this point in time. So what we've got is something entirely new brought to us by Sony in association with Marvel. Some other things that you should know. Some of these characters are probably a little less familiar to certain people, one of which being Miles Morales, who is a young African-American Latino boy who is bitten by a radioactive spider and gets his chance at Spider-Man. Now, he was originally introduced in what Marvel called the Ultimate Universe, which was back in the early 2000s. They decided to freshen up their characters by retelling their origin stories in a more modern way, and they called it the Ultimate Verse, which is different than the normal continuity of comic books that have been out there for 50 plus years. That all went away when the Marvel Cinematic Universe started, but in that timeline, the Ultimate Universe timeline, that Peter Parker dies and Miles Morales becomes Spider-Man. So, fast forward a little bit, we get the movie that is in theaters this weekend. What I loved about it is it's definitely a lot of fun. You get different versions of Spider-Man, one of which is Spider-Man Noir, who a lot of people know from the video games and Marvel Comics in a series called the Noir series with some of their favorite characters. That was fun. The other thing is it's just visually cool to look at. The animation style is unbelievable. It's fantastic. It's on par with The Incredibles and things like that. There are a couple of points where it feels like you're watching a 3D movie without the 3D glasses, but other than a few spots here and there, it is absolutely gorgeous. And it's just, you can go in for a couple of hours and have fun. Now, it is geared more towards kids, so if you're an adult, there might be some things that you're kind of like, find a little annoying. Spider-Ham being one for me, which is in a universe where pigs are people. Peter Porker is Spider-Man. I thought you could have left that out, but overall, the storyline was fun, and it's kind of got a message in it that you can be anybody you are. Anyone can wear the mask, so to speak, and anyone can be Spider-Man. It's more heart than it is anything else, but it was just fun to watch Miles Morales' journey. It's a great cast. The soundtrack is good. You probably heard the Post Malone Sway Lee song Sunflower, which plays a really good part in the movie. It's a lot of fun. If you're looking to do something fun for the family and fun for the kids, definitely go check it out on the big screen. If you're a person who's a diehard Spider-Man fan, you'll get it. If you're kind of a novice superhero person, it might be one you can wait for on Netflix. But all in all, I give it a solid B+, and hopefully they do more things in the future like this, because I feel like when it comes to superheroes, you can do a lot with animation that doesn't translate into real life. That is my take, and remember, if you do go to the theater, no talking.